Good evening to you all, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, whatever religious celebration you go by, wherever you are. And okay, I can't be the only guy who has this kind of trouble. This is a little rant, by the way. I can't be the only guy who has this trouble. If you're a guy and you're friends with a lass, and you have a tendency to hang out with them a good bit, comment them a couple times, and they feel happy. But then they also have a boyfriend, and they have a tendency to get jealous and to like somehow have this random antagonism against you. Please stand up and bow, please, because I can't be the only one who has this kind of trouble. Over the last couple of years, I have this tendency of complimenting women. If I have a friend, a lass, and I've talked to them for longer than 3 days or 2 days or whatever, I even tell them myself, I compliment women. I can't help it. It makes them happy. It makes me feel happy, know they're happy. I have this tendency to make sure that my friends are happy. And calling them beautiful just happens to do that for me. Just happens to do that. They smile. They say thank you, they do whatever. Even in my text messages over here, even in my texts, I have a tendency to do that. Like, I'll sneak in, hey, how you doing? By the way, you're beautiful, just saying. Or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And now, this has happened 7 times. 7 times, 7 different boyfriends got jealous against me. At the worst case, one of them even, like, took my number. I assume from her own cell phone and started threatening me. Another one almost destroyed not just one, 2 almost destroyed my friendships with that person. In one case, I fear that another friendship just got destroyed. This happened to only 2 other women. However, they remain intact. I even told her myself, yeah, I have this tendency to have this problem. Not of my own choice. Oh, 1 second, this seems a little loud. I'm a classical music fan, I can't help it. Maybe because of the accent. Anyways, I just hate that. I despise that. Like, I thought we live in a rational society. I thought we lived in a time where people understood each other. But apparently, I guess not. I guess some men forgot to leave the club in the cave. They decided to evolve with the club. And instead they see another guy with a penis, oh god, he needs to go away. Not all guys are like this. Not all guys are like this. I've had a few female friends of mine who have boyfriends that I've been friends with for years and had boyfriends for that long, or even still have them, and they could care less. They could care less. As a matter of fact, in some cases I wanted to talk to them. I wanted to speak to them. Oh, this is my favorite part. But that ain't happening. That's not happening. Because they don't want to talk. They just want to beat my head in, or they just want to insult me, or threaten me even further. In some cases. Now, in most cases, I've been able to befriend them. Everything's been peachy. But sometimes it can't be always like that. And I bet some of you guys out there even understand my own problems, my own issues with that thing. I know what you mean. I know you gotta know how I feel when it comes to this kind of stuff. That all you do is just comment her because you want to make her happy, but then the guy comes down and says, no, you just want to get in her pants. Dead silence. No, I don't want to get in her pants. I respect her too much to even think about that. As a matter of fact, call me one of the rare nice guys, as a woman would call it. I'm one of those nice guys who doesn't care for the pants but is incredibly shy. Or the other way around, I don't know. Every minute or so I have this surge of confidence and that just happens. However, allow me to say the following. To any guy out there that thinks I'm out to get your woman, any guy out there that thinks that because I'm friends with a lass, with your lass, as you would say in the possessive adjective, the possessive verb, that I'm bad at linguistics, shut up. That I'm out to get your woman. I'm not looking. I don't care. In the modern day, love has become nothing more than a useless commodity for teenagers, and has only been used to elevate pop songs and shitty movies, like, top of my head, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever the hell it's called. It's terrible. Absolutely atrocious. 500 Days of Summer wasn't that bad. It was realistic. Quite realistic, actually. But I digress. I just don't believe it exists for the teenager. Not often, anyways. Now, I'm not gonna say that because I'm friends with these two couples. With this couple that have been together for 6 years, starting from grade 7. That is astronomical. In the modern day, that is amazing to achieve. I have to applaud to them. I'm friends with both of them. I'm happy to say I'm friends with both of them, and I respect their romance completely. I think they're doing the smart way of doing things. However, most relationships don't go the smart way. Like, I bet a lot of people even nowadays even think Romeo and Juliet is the best romance ever made. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely insane. I bet most people don't even know how Romeo and Juliet ends. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert. I'll give you 2 seconds. 2 seconds is up. Romeo and Juliet ends with the two suicides of both main characters. Romeo kills himself thinking Juliet is dead, and Juliet kills herself knowing that Romeo is dead. And then the whole families make peace, knowing that their only child are completely killed. That's not a romance. That's a warning. Like, imagine the Elvis Presley song "Only Fools Rush In," except instead of "But I can't help falling in love with you," he says, "Only fools rush in, but you'll only do that because you're a dumb shit." Or something like that. I'm not a songwriter. Give me a couple more minutes. I'd probably be able to make a better lyric, but still, that's basically what the world has come to. The world has come to useless marriages that last all of maybe a year or two. It's become a temporary thing. So you might as well make the whole marriage ideally temporary, because let's face it, most of them don't even last that long. Most relationships don't even last that long nowadays. Now, granted, I'm also not almost 19 years old. I'll be 19 come in a couple of weeks when this video is made. So maybe by that time, or by the time I hit 20 or 21 or 22, I'll have a different state of mind. I'll have a different thought process. But currently, that's not the case. The way I see it is romance is becoming a dead art. It has become completely useless to even comprehend it. And I think it would be better off if certain guys just stopped. Just stopped completely. Some girls too, especially the girls, should just stop. Focus on yourselves. You gotta love yourself before you love another. That's what my family keeps telling me. And I believe they're absolutely right. I believe that they're completely right on that subject, because in some cases, some people don't even love themselves long enough, and then when they love another person, it may be too late because they may start porking them, and look what we got. You got a baby, and you can't help it now, and that guy's gone. I already know a few friendships like that. I've heard of different examples on television like that. I've heard of different movies that end like that. And people never learn. People never learn. Like, people never learn. Like, it's gotten ridiculous. It just pisses me off. It just pisses me off that knowing that I can't even befriend any female if they're in a relationship or whatnot. Because if I dare compliment them, which I am bound to do, if they're in a bad mood or just in a mellowish mood and I just want to pop their mood up higher, I can't even do that. I just don't like it. Like, this is the kind of things that makes people alienated from relationships altogether. Like, I have a friend of mine, she told me that if I ever abandoned romance, she would be mad at me. Now, I respect her reasonings. I respect her ideologies. I respect why she would want me to keep on with that. But I feel no reason to even keep it up. I feel no reason to even continue continue with a charade like this. It's completely useless, and I just want to worry about myself. That's all I am. I just want to worry about myself and get on with that. Now, I understand some people may be thinking I'm just complaining. Some people may be thinking I'm just whining about the fact I have lack of a love life. I'm ranting, number one. So I guess I would be complaining, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'm not exactly knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of stuff. However, I speak truth. I do speak truth when it comes to this. I speak my own version of the truth. And the way I see it is that it's kind of completely useless to the point that don't even try when you're a teenager. Because most teenage relationships don't last unless you have maturity here, and of course maturity down there. Let's face it, it's going to happen. But still, people need to be more mature with these relationships. People need to be more sound mind. Otherwise, you're just making it ridiculous for yourself. You're making it ridiculous for everyone else in the long run. And you may even make a big mistake that you're going to regret. And worst of all, in some cases, some guys, or some girls in some cases too, just because I'm chivalrous does not mean I'm not going to target you. Even for some cases, that in some cases, they are willing to actually isolate them until ultimately they are the only person there. That's smothering too. That just alienates them even further. Oh god, you can't go anywhere near a girl, you can't go anywhere near a guy, and guess what happens? That happens. I'm done with it. I'm honestly getting sick of it because I see so many relationships fall like that to the point of smothering, and that doesn't help anyone out either. So, allow me to end this in one final result. I'm not looking for a relationship. I don't want to fuck anybody right now. I just want to live my life and enjoy it. If I'm friendly with a lass, I'll call it beautiful, and you will live with it. Because if it makes her happy, well, I can't help it. I like to see people happy. Even you. I know there's plenty of guys out there like that. There's plenty of girls even out there like that as well. So all I would say is the following. Keep that up. You're not wrong. Just try to live for yourself for a little bit. Be a little selfish. Just a tad selfish. You have all the time in the world for relationships, but if you're a teenager or a young adult, think. For the love of God, think. This thing is going to save you from a lot of stress, from a lot of issues, and from a lot of romantic fallacies that a lot of people go through. And believe me, I've been the shoulder for plenty of years, and I know what I'm talking about. Because some of the things I've heard are either reasonable, outrageous, stupid to why they continue, or just stupid overall. I'm not going to say which ones, because patient to doctor confidentiality, of course. I'm no doctor yet, but still. And yeah, that's all I say about that. Rant over. Good day to you all. Good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Handsome gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Everyone in the world's like that. That's another thing I have. So there you go. That's my reasonings. And if you can't help it, well, I believe the best way to do that is this. Good day.